Boom, let's reenact this crime, and this crime is going to be so nasty that Wizards should ban it. So they have so many 1/1s out here that I think Toxrill is probably the move. More defense up here, so we get rid of the front line, get rid of the frontliners, and Toxrill is just going to take this. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juice for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join the Discord we just launched. There's I think about like 12 people or so in there now, so feel free to join that in, and let's dig right into this. We got Reenact and Reanimate. Of course, we are building around Reenact the Crime. Exile target non-land card in a graveyard that was put there anywhere this turn. Copy it. You may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. So basically what we want to be doing is just discarding the turn of passively. So we don't want to pay to discard, because on turn 4, the best thing that we can do is just Reenact the Crime. So obviously, what do we have? We got a bunch of things that we have here. They're all like legendary creatures except for the Stowaway. They all draw a card, discard a card. That's all they're doing here. Malcolm, draw a card, discard a card. Rona, draw a card, discard a card. Suspicious Stowaway. Now, if you don't remember this thing, this is, I like the alternate art, by the way. I don't even remember where I got this, but it can't be blocked, and it's the same thing. It kind of works as Malcolm. It's a little bit worse, in my opinion, but because it's not a legendary, I do kind of like running this. It can't be blocked. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, discard. Same exact thing. The Likeness Looter. The Likeness Looter, I'm running 4 of. Why am I running 4 of the Likeness Looter? Because I'm running Aclazotz. Now, Aclazotz, and again, you know, we'll get the other things too, but I think Aclazotz is a little bit more of a realistic target to go for the Likeness Looter. It has draw a card, discard a card, but if you pay 5, you can actually just make it become the Aclazotz. And why is this like so good? Because obviously you don't get the enter the battlefield type of abilities. So if you make it the Aclazotz, whenever it attacks, you're going to get that discard. And I think it's pretty good, because not only is 5 a lot easier to attain than 7, which is like the Atraxa, the Toxrill, the Conspiracy Unraveler. That's kind of why I like the Likeness Looter, is you can go for Atraxa a little bit, or Aclazotz a little bit more easily. What is this doing here? You're going to ask this. So when this thing, I did not make this. This actually was used against me, which is exactly why I have it in here. I did not make this up. I don't want to take credit, but we got the Repository Skaab, because what happens is you have the Breach the Multiverse. So if you have the Conspiracy Unraveler out, I only have 1 of each of these, because I think, in my opinion, these are more for those like grindy matchups. It just helps you win like the mirror match. I don't want to focus on it, but it is out there. So Conspiracy Unraveler, obviously collect evidence 10, and then you can kind of cast there. So if you have a Conspiracy Unraveler on the battlefield, and then you go for Breach the Multiverse, what you can do is Breach the Multiverse, and then you bring back the Repository Skaab. This thing comes back, you exploit itself, return target instant or sorcerer to your hand, you return the Breach of the Multiverse to the hand, and then it's just a loop. It's a loop, and you're saying, well, when does it end? It ends because each player mills 10 cards. You can mill yourself out, but it doesn't matter. The opponent is going to be milled out, and then you just pass the turn, and then you win. So, yeah, obviously, you know, it's pretty busted. There's really no else way to put that. When you say, why am I not running, I've seen other lists kind of run, I guess why not? Screw it. Let's just kind of do it live here. Guardian of Nubenalia, I've seen this card too. Discard a card. This is nice because you get to discard a card, and then, you know, you get to discard at will. I personally don't like this because you do lose card advantage, and you do kind of still need a little bit of card advantage to kind of do your stuff here. The other one I was considering was Fleeting Spirit. Let's go and do this. Fleeting Spirit's the same thing. You can discard a card as a cost at any time, which does seem appealing, but ultimately I decided to cut them, not only because is white kind of hard, we do run Raffine, but it's kind of hard on the mana base. The mana base is already stretched really thin, and then of course we got Atraxa. So why am I running well, I mean, I know why we're running Atraxa, but how we need a hard cast Atraxa. So I have Plaza of Heroes. Plaza of Heroes kind of works, it doesn't really get in the way of anything, and later in the game, Plaza of Heroes can let us hard cast Atraxa if you need to, and I've already run into it. I've already lost a game because I could not hard cast Atraxa because I did not have a Plaza of Heroes. I didn't have any way to get green, so that is why I have Plaza of Heroes. That's why I don't like the white cards, the Guardian of Nubenalia. They lose card advantage, and I just don't like them. I think this core is a little bit better. That is just my opinion. Other than that, we're going to reenact some crime. We're just gonna, like, you know, whatever. We got Toxrill the Corrosive, Conspiracy Unraveler, Aclazotz, and all of the like. So that is pretty much the deck. Consider joining the channel. That would help me out as a content creator in my journey through this. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Ken Soros, how we doing here? Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this. This is good enough. It's good enough. We got two of our little like draw card, discard thingies going on here. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Warden of the Inner Sky. I already know what we're playing against, and I don't like it. I don't like it even a slight tidbit. Not even a sledge, but it's okay. Well, maybe I don't. Actually, maybe I don't. Is this mono white, or is this like the Boros stuff here? Because wow, they're gonna swing in with the Warden. That's pretty good. So we do get the Toxrill. Toxrill can definitely be pretty gosh darn annoying versus this deck. So I think what I want to do is just go for Malcolm. Yeah, whatever. We'll just flash in Malcolm. I think when in doubt, go Malcolm. Malcolm's typically like the best draw card discarder, especially if we know they're not gonna be flying. Does mono white fly? What do they have that flies? Well, this is Boros, so never mind. But I still don't think Boros flies, so whatever, we're fine. All right, down to 17. Let's see what we got here. We are on the draw. We are missing a land here, so hopefully... Oh, never mind. Never mind. Come on here. I am in a swing. I know this kind of sucks because we're not the aggro deck here. Ooh, we get Reenact the Crime. That is what we'd like to see here, of course. And what are we going to discard here? I think we'll discard... I guess we'll get rid of the Toxrill. It's fine. Drop you, and we'll go for the Stowaway or the Desecrator. Which one do we actually prefer? I think we'll just go for the Desecrator. This has a 2 toughness, so worst case scenario, if they don't go for like the scry thingies, we can just like bounce. That feels pretty okay to me. Definitely got, I mean, you know they got something here. They're going to explode out of nowhere and get something going on. Because Boros, that's what Boros does. So relatively speaking, I think we've gotten kind of lucky. Unless they've had like a really slow start. Nice little glowy sleeves there. Gotta love that. Let's see what you got here, Ken Soros. Alright, they gotta have something. I mean, this is 4 lands. Frontliner. Alright, kind of weak sauce, but, you know. If we draw into another land, we've got it. We've got the Reenact the Crime. We got the Conspiracy Unraveler. I mean, pretty good. Pretty good stuff here. So let's see if they want to do the... Oh, okay, so go for the Knight. Okay, so finally they do show a little bit of offense. I'm, like, rooting for them, I feel like. No, like come on, no. Oh, they actually... Wow, they're running Ginger Brutes and the Frontliner. So they really want... I guess that makes sense. If they're running the Gleeful Demolition, they want as much as possible. That makes sense. They want as many, like, artifacts to kind of have targets for. So that makes sense. I think what I want to do... Let's go in for Malcolm first, because this has to draw and discard. We have to actually attack and make damage here. So I think we'll do that. We're looking for a land. Untapped land, baby. Yes, okay, Plaza of Heroes does work. Plaza of Heroes, as long as we got 1 untapped, we are absolutely fine. So I think what we're going to do, let's go in for the Conspiracy Unraveler. Let's put you away. Drop you down. And now we can go for either Reenact the Crime on the Conspiracy Unraveler. But we don't really have the craziest things in our graveyard. So what I want to do, let's draw a card, then discard a card. We're going to do this on the Breach the Multiverse. Breach the Multiverse here. And now we're going to reenact the crime on Breach the Multiverse. Yes. Boom. Let's reenact this crime. And this crime is going to be so nasty that Wizards should ban it. Okay. So from our hand, I mean, I think we can like, what do we have in here, actually? We can, if we go for the Conspiracy Unraveler, I mean, the world's our oyster, I pretty much assume. But also, they have so many 1/1s out here that I think Toxrill is probably the move. I mean, Conspiracy Unraveler and Atraxa is fun, but ultimately, I think we're going to go with Toxrill against aggro. So we'll do this, and I guess we'll create reinforcements just to get some more defense up here. So we get rid of the frontliners, and Toxrill's just going to take this, no problem. The Django. Hello, hello. Yeah, this looks good. We'll keep this. Keep. I think my mouth doesn't work. My mouth does work. Mouse. Sometimes it's not. This thing has been a little sus lately. Got the, I don't know. I think it's just getting old, honestly. So I don't want to, like, just trash the brand. I think it's just getting old. All right. Let's go for the Darkslick Shores. Well, they have the Darkslick Shores. And they have the pretty alternate art. Unfortunately, I do not have the alternate art on these, like, unless you control 2 or fewer lands type of like land cycles, unfortunately, but I try to ball out with the alternate art on everything else. So let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, this is probably going to be a relatively a mirror match because they got the exact same thing that we got going on. But I do think I do the Likeness Looter. Terror Tide. Okay, well, I don't run Terror Tide, so I think we're just going to go in for the Likeness Looter. We could go for the Desecrator instead, alternatively, but this is a little bit better versus aggro, just because you get that little life gain which can matter. It can matter. So hopefully we don't, don't put my little likeness looter in harm's way. Kaito is fine, I guess.
The system can't fix everything.
I did debate. Oh, there's a Reenact the Crime. Absolutely love that. I did debate going in for Kaito in this deck, but ultimately I don't think I really like it that much. I think I just kind of prefer the Raffine. It's a tight squeeze, you know? So draw a card, discard a card. We might as well attack and get the +1/+1 counter off the likeness looter. Aclazats. Okay. I want to keep these big boys in here. I guess the Conspiracy Unraveler is only really good if you have a big graveyard or a Breach the Multiverse. So I think the Conspiracy Unraveler is going to be what we get away from here. So I hope that we do not go into our own Reenact the Crime. I really hope we do not see a Reenact the Crime. Because they look like they're doing the same kind of thing here. Draw a card, then discard. Oh, they might be.
Now, what do we have here?
They might be, because if they're drawing, they want that discard. They specifically want that discard. If it's something crazy, we know what they're doing. Don't drop a land. Don't drop an untapped land. Don't you dare. Oh, okay, we're fine. Wow. Okay. I was nervous for no reason. All right. All things considered, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. And guess what? We're going to be able to reenact our own crime. This is absolutely wonderful. Let's go ahead and swing in to Kaito Shizuki. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get the Atraxa going. And now we can reenact our own Atraxa. Get out of here. Let's go. Reenact the crime.
What I needed to.
Oh, it feels evil. I mean, it's criminal. It's crime, so it makes sense. Get the Atraxa going. Reenact the Atraxa. Not over by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, well, I guess it is then. I was going to say, it's not over yet, but... yeah. Take. How are we doing here? Hopefully we can take a victory away from you. But let's go ahead and keep this. We got the Reenact the Crime. Now we just need the, I guess the crime committer. So let's go and get down our Restless Reef. Set up for one of our two little discard, draw card, whatever the heck you want to call it. Founding of the Third Path. Let's see if this is going to be just like the I think we kind of seen this before. Faithful Mending. They're just going to ditch some stuff. They're going to reanimate some stuff. But listen. We're going to reanimate stuff a whole lot better. I'm sure of it. So got the depopulate. Let's take a look at what they got here. Maybe they're not doing the whole reanimation thing. Maybe this is just like some weird sort of Azorius control. Alright, well, either way, let's just go and get down our Rona and be on our way. Then by turn 4, we're going to be able to reenact the crime, but we need something to kind of really pop off with this. As of right now, really no point in getting too excited about this, but let's take a little bit more information about our opponent's deck. It just seems like a pretty stereotypical, like, control list. There's a Jace, alright. Don't really mind Jace too much here.
Are distractions. Focus on the facts.
Focus on the facts.
Beyond your comprehension.
Okay, so worst case scenario, they take Founding of the Third Path. They can exile target instant or sorcery in their graveyard here. What do they get? Like a Faithful Mending? I mean, depopulate if they were really desperate, but I don't think they really want to do anything like that. So, I think what I'm going to do... let's just draw a card, discard a card, see if we got anything super sexy awesome. I wouldn't say that's super sexy or awesome. I think I'm going to keep the Rona just in case they have, like, Depopulate or something like that. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Darkslick Shores, and, man, I really... it is kind of yucky that they have, well, actually, no, they can't. I'm stupid. It's they have to use the Depopulate. It's at the beginning of their turn. Yeah, so it's not like they could just... they don't have the whole turn, so they can't drop a land and then go for Depopulate here, so... and plus, even if they do Depopulate, Likeness Looter is a whatchamacallit. A multicolored creature here, so we actually would get our value from this too. So I actually really don't mind what we got going on here. And they actually go for the Faithful Mending. I mean, they might be stuck on land, because that doesn't seem very good if you're going to commit, you know, doesn't really leave a whole lot of options for them, which I like. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. Alright, Jason, let's see what you got here. We've got two creatures here. I'm not really looking to swing with them anyway, so...
become subdued.
Become subdued. There's Atraxa. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. That is exactly what we need here. As long as we got the Reenact the Crime, let's go ahead and do this. And like I said, we have to do this at instant speed because they are running counter spells. I'm going to do this right now because, again, they are running counter spells. So let's absolutely waste zero time. Draw a card, then discard a card. And Atraxa has been a naughty little angel. Let's go ahead and reenact the crime, and we're going to reenact Atraxa. Let's go, baby. Feels so good. Yep, let's go for Rona and discard a card because this is a legendary. Let's get rid of you. And we get a Toxrill. Toxrill, I think we could probably make use of the Toxrill. So I think we're going to get rid of the Rona. Untap again, and now Atraxa comes out, and let's see what... Now, the world's our oyster. The world is absolutely our oyster. Let's go ahead and take the Reenact the Crime. I guess we would definitely need a land of some sort, so I guess we will take... I guess we would want an untapped land, I suppose. I guess we'll take Shipwreck Marsh. And then a creature, so I guess probably Raffine, I suppose. Sure. Alright, looking good, looking good. And I guess I might as well attack with Rona. I mean, I could, you know, draw a card, discard a card, but this is fine. I think we'll attack here. Worst thing we can do is just trade one. That's fine, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I don't think I really need the draw a card, discard a stuff with the Rona anymore. Alright, so even if they do, you know, clear the board here, with like a depopulate or, you know, whatever. Definitely we can survive it. There's a depopulate. Unfortunate. We do get a card draw out of it, but yeah, that is unfortunate. There's really no way around it. Okay, Shipwreck Marsh. I think we just go for the Raffine and make disappear. That seems pretty okay. Maybe we just drop Aquazox. Maybe we just swing in with the Restless Reef on the Jace. Damn, I don't know. This is actually pretty close. I'm going to lean going Raffine and then going for Make Disappear. Yeah, I mean... It's a little rough here. It's a little rough. If they go for the +1, we can still just Restless Reef anyway. Oh, they don't. Okay.
I know where to find all the answers.
All the answers, huh? Hopefully I don't see another depopulate. I would get lost. Okay, I suppose. We can handle it. We can handle that. Maybe I should have gone for Likeness Looter, but again, I guess I'm kind of afraid of that depopulate. Darkslick Shores. So... Don't really want to waste a swing on the Jace with this. But they're going to mill us out eventually. I really do not like the opportunity to get milled out. So... I think we're just going to drop Aquazox. Yeah, just go through. No counter spell. Like I said, the alternative would be go for Likeness Looter and just set this up, hold it, make disappear for the Reenact the Crime. Don't really mind this that much.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Again, this is scary though. That depopulate definitely swung the game. Oh, another Jace. Okay.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose.
Wow, so this could get me to mill. Okay, so now we have to be extremely...
I will shatter your mind.
You did just shatter my mind here, Jace. Okay, so now counter spells are extremely important. Oof. Yeah, it's definitely... I definitely wish I had my Reenact the Crime up for the Jace. But yeah, how would we play this here? If we do this, I think we still have enough for like a Make Disappear. We get him to discard this way, which obviously is beautiful. I'm actually just going to swing. I think we're going to take a more control-y type of approach just because I have the Make Disappear. We'll get them to... Ooh, okay. Lay down the arms, and that's pretty good. We're doing, like, basically no damage here, which is not really great. But if I go for Likeness Looter... Let's go for Likeness Looter here. And I'm either looking... I think we can crack at least one of these, right? Maybe I should have done this beforehand, but map token on the Likeness Looter. Atraxa. I think we're going to take the Atraxa. I mean, it can't really hurt. And we could have actually reenacted the crime if we explored correctly, but I think it's more important to hold up counter spells. I really do. So I can actually go for the Likeness Looter as well. Like I said, if we wanted to explore, put away the Atraxa, I could have reenacted the crime, but this is a lot more important in my opinion. So let's go for the Make Disappear. I'm going to have to cast it with the Casualty, sacrifice the Likeness Looter, and hopefully they don't have another counter spell. So let's go ahead and get rid of this Jace, because I think this is their win condition at this point. So good there. How many Jaces do they have left? There's Atraxa. I think we're at this point. I'm gonna commit to dropping the Soaring City. We can't really go for the Atraxa anyway. But if I go for Breach the Multiverse, I've got 17 cards left in our hand, or our deck rather. I think we might as well just drop the Toxrill. I think so. I think we're just committing to it. If they got it, they got it. Let's go for the map token right on the Aquazox here. Suspicious Stowaway, I suppose, we'll keep it. We get them to discard. So now they are left with one last card, and that was a Depopulate. Ooh, so that means this has to be really good, because the Depopulate's pretty good here. Do they have another, like, it's just like a Jace, right? We're just not,
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion.
And that's their 4th Jace! That's their 4th Jace!
I pull one thread, and your entire mind.
Alright, are we gonna win? Hold on. I mean, I actually got Reenact the Crime, which is actually kind of hilarious. Wait. I forgot about the 1/1 counter. We're actually pretty good here with the Restless Reef. I think we're fine. Plus, we have another turn. We've got one last card in our deck, so I think we're okay here. Unless they got like a Get Lost or something. A Faithful Mending, and they're gonna gain life. Okay. Well, they don't have any more Jaces, so I think we're pretty okay. We can actually get Acklethoughts with the 1/1. Absolutely awesome. I could, Reenact the Crime? Yeah, it's not gonna be worth it, so definitely won't do that. And wait a minute. Wait. If I go to swing with Acklethoughts, I actually can't do this. Let's swing in with just you guys, because if I swing with Acklethoughts, I actually draw a card because they don't have a hand. So let's not swing in with Acklethoughts. That sucks, but it is what it is. So I go ahead. I'm not going to mill myself. I've got one card left. Oh, a Mindbreaker. Oh my god, I have a Mindbreaker. Is it rounded up? It's rounded up. No! Wait. Why did they go for the Mindbreaker? Hold on. Am I crazy? What's going on here? I have one card left. If they go for the Mindbreaker, I just lose, right? Or are they searching I mean, if they still drop an untapped land, they win, right? Because they got the Mindbreaker. Am I missing something? Shouldn't they just gone for the Mindbreaker? I think we just won on their mistake, I'm pretty sure. So we just get more 1/1s. But yeah, they should have gone for the Mindbreaker. I think they had it, right? And defending player mills half their library rounded up. So that would have been 1, right? Is that how it works? Actually, I really don't know. I'm showing my my elite skills here, but I don't think it's gonna matter. We give them a good game. I cannot believe we got that. 0 cards left in the library, baby. Lokai, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this looking pretty good. I mean, this is actually a pretty gosh darn good opening hand. It's kind of hard to ask for something more. We got our little discard action here and the Reenact the Crime. I think the only way it could be better is if we had one of our big bombs and you ask and you shall receive. We got the Atraxa. We're looking good. Let's go for the Rona. And by turn 4, hopefully we can just discard this Atraxa and just get the Reenact the Crime. So, Breach the Multiverse, also pretty good. Gosh darn good. So, that's a premature land drop alert. That was not good. Because if I draw a card and then discard a card and it's like a restless land, that is pretty brutal. But it is a Raffine, so we do kind of luck out in that regard. So I guess we'll do the Likeness Looter and just go in for the Raffine here. That feels pretty good. And you know what? Maybe I just attack. Yeah, I think we might as well attack, because otherwise, what do? We just do the same thing, but we just don't get the +1/+1 counter. So might as well swing in, and we're looking okay here. Is this Orzhov? Guess we're playing Orzhov here. Ooh, the Silex. Okay. Well, look at this. We got it. We got it, baby. This is like the most optimal thing we can possibly do. We got the Atraxa and the Breach the Multiverse with 2 Reenact the Crimes. This is, I mean, it's criminal. This is literally criminal. So, yeah, I think we're just going to swing in here. Put it on the Raffine, whatever. It does not really matter. Oh my god. Oh, this is so nasty. We're just set up for literal days here. So I guess we'll just get, I guess we'll just do this. Sure, whatever. I don't think it even like particularly matters that much. So as long as we get rid of one of these Breach the Multiverses, so Reenact the Crime on Breach the Multiverse, boom, and now the fun is going to begin. This feels absolutely silly. So I know Urza's Silex here is they can blow up the board for 4 here, but let's see what we got here first. Okay, here we go. All right, so opponent graveyard, nothing, fine, fair enough. But as long as we get an Atraxa, yeah, this is fine. Atraxa is attractive. Let's go ahead and take the Atraxa, and we're looking good here. All right, I think we're just going to take an untapped land of some sort. Sure, that's fine. And kind of a whiff, in all honesty. But I guess we'll take the Make This Appear. Yeah, it was actually a little bit underwhelming, but again, this hand is so insane that like I don't think it's going to matter here. All right, so they can destroy the board here if they want to tap out for the Silex, which is, you know, pretty good. But like I said, we still have plenty of firepower. Maybe they don't even have another land. Dang. Kage, how we doing here? We're going on the play. Gotta love that. And we got the Raffine, we're looking good. We got the Raffine Dream. As long as you got your discard stuff, you're good. Now, late game might be a problem, but the early game, always nice. And there's the Atraxa. We can go ahead and ditch away the Atraxa. So I'm thinking, do I want to go for the Malcolm, Suspicious Stowaway, or the Likeness Looter? You know, I think we can just go for Malcolm. Let's just flash in Malcolm. Suspicious Stowaway, obviously, I think Suspicious Stowaway is the weakest of the pairing. That's okay. And they got the Scoundrel here. You know, should we attack, or should we flash in the Malcolm to block? I think not, especially because we don't need, definitely need some land here, so. All right, Malcolm, do your thing. If we don't, ooh, so there's no land. That's okay. Malcolm, do your thing. Now, if we miss a land drop here, now we start to get a little sweaty. Don't have Reenact the Crime or anything like that, so I'm just going to ditch away the Atraxa immediately. Thankfully, we do get that, and we actually make it a white source, which is beautiful for the Raffine. Woo-wee, that's worth all the pain, baby. Because Raffine inflicts a lot more pain than we take, so. Alright, just need, Adeline? Adeline's not that big a deal. Adeline's not that big a deal. Got the adversary to... Really? I mean, am I missing something? That's that opponent. What the heck's going on here? Okay. I mean, all right, I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. Just a little confused there. All right. Well, let's go in. Yeah, I think I'm going to start being aggressive here. I think there's no reason why we can't. I mean, we can take care of the Adeline with like some chump blocks, Skrelv, whatever. I'm going to double swing here. And I'm actually going to put it on the Raffine itself. We have two more Raffines in the hand here, so we can kind of do that. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, so we're probably not going to get a land drop here unless we get it with Malcolm. That's okay. Let's go ahead and ditch you. Get this up nice and juicy, and hopefully we can find our fourth with Malcolm here. No! Oh my god! Wow, okay. I guess we're going to keep the Conspiracy Unraveler. Should we? I guess we'll keep the we'll keep this just in case we draw into a reenact the whatchamacallit, the crime. That's it. That's the I'm a mana man. I don't do crime, so I mean that number is like kind of foreign to me. I'm gonna go for the Rona. I mean, we could go for Likeness Looter, but I don't think there's really anything to reanimate other than a Raffine. I guess they could have like a Baroque Cathar, and then maybe we should go for Likeness Looter, but I don't know. If they go super mega wide and Adeline goes up to like an 8/4, I might debate on blocking here. They might even go for Skrelv and just make it unblockable. So we'll see what's going on here. We'll see what's going on. Definitely missing a land drop's a little brutal, but I think we'll be okay. When I say I think we'll be okay, it means I hope we're going to be okay. That's really what that means. It's a keyword there. That swing with the adversary really did kind of confuse me, though. Oh, here's the knight. Okay, are they going to use it Adeline? They are not. So this goes up to a 4/4, and let's see what they take here. So this is just mono white Convoke. Don't see this a whole lot. And they are going to swing here. I think we're just going to have to block you. We'll take 6. That's not terrible. It's not great, but I'm going to do it. I am aware that the Skrelv can make these things unblockable. So we finally get into Reenact the Crime. Okay, so we finally get Reenact the Crime. I just want to make sure that we got the Atraxa, we got the Reenact the Crime. We can't reenact the Atraxa, obviously. But what we can do... Let's swing in. Let's do what we can first. Let's do this. Get some connive action going. I guess we'll just put it on the Raffine, whatever. Get a make disappear, which is okay. But the most important thing here is that we don't get a land, and that is pretty rough. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. We definitely need the land, worst case scenario. So Malcolm, we just need an untapped land. We just need an untapped land. Is that so much to ask for? Down to 9. Fingers crossed for an untapped land for Malcolm. We do get the Otawara Soaring City. Thank goodness, because we were starting to get a little nervous. Get rid of you. We don't have the 4 counters on the Malcolm just yet, but now we can do this. And now I can just go ahead and just reenact the crime on the Conspiracy Unraveler. So, reenact on our Conspiracy Unraveler here. Ba-boom! Alright. Not a legendary, so the Rona doesn't get the untapped stuff here, but feels pretty good. I can actually go for the Likeness Looter as well if I think we're going to do this. So, Likeness Looter, of course, we get the... It's kind of an expensive thing just for a Likeness Looter, but ultimately I still think we're supposed to do this, so I think we're going to do this. Boom, boom, down to 9. I don't want to do my Atraxa just in case we get like a Breach. So, yeah, sure, it's fine. And we got our Likeness Looter. Okay, so now Likeness Looter, if we get into enough mana, we could make this an Atraxa. End turn. Okay, so for make disappear, we can still go for make. This is so sneaky. This is so sneaky. We can. Well, we can't do that because the Cavern of Souls. But so we can actually make disappear something, and it's very, very sneaky. All right, I am a little nervous. Well, I'm a little nervous with the Adaline here. If they play another thing, that's kind of the plan is to go for the make disappear. But let's see if they do it with the Skrelv. They can take Skrelv, make Adaline, and just call blue. I mean, they can do that. But again, though, this make disappear is super sneaky. We go for collect evidence 10. Kind of unfortunate that the Copper Coat Vanguard, they have that Cavern of Souls. Look at that Cavern of Souls. Pretty good card here. And they are swinging, training, blah, blah. Are they going to go for the Skrelv? Alright, so this is the only way we can win. This is the only way we can win. Because as of right now, they're calling blue. 8's going through. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're losing right now. The only way we can win, we got to go for Rona. And then hopefully we just get like something that we can play with the Conspiracy Unraveler. And we get the Repository Skaab. Unfortunately, this is not going to be enough. Yeah, exploits a creature, blah, blah, blah. Does not work. This is going to be a good game. Let's go and give him a good game. Yeah, unfortunate. We even get the combo, but does not work in our favor this time. Are you serious? I am serious. Let's get this going on here. Got the Restless Anchorage, and I couldn't be more serious, my friend. Well, actually, this is like some seriously cool sleeves here. I don't think I've ever seen these before, so kudos to you on these. Case of the Uneaten Feast. This kind of screams the kind of Orzhov soul sistery type of stuff here, but as long as I got my Stowaway, that's right. Look at this blast from the past. Suspicious Stowaway. Look at this thing. Hear the howls of it. It becomes daytime. Yeah, we're good. We're good to go. Sadistic Pilgrim. Alright, so our Suspicious Stowaway cannot be blocked, which is nice. We actually got Toxrill. This could actually be pretty annoying, persistently annoying versus this deck, so I am going to swing in. We can't be blocked, which is always beautiful. Draw a card, then discard a card. Ooh, Malcolm's actually pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is discard... Man, I think we'll get rid of a Toxrill. Maybe an Aclazotz? I think we'll get rid of Aclazotz, because the way that the Reenact the Crime works... Yeah, this is fine. The way that Reenact the Crime works, we'll obviously make it go nighttime, which is pretty nice. We don't get the discard this way, which actually can be a little detrimental, but the decamper bet is actually brutal here. I'm going to let them have it. Obviously, the worst thing they can do is go for Reenact the Crime. Reenact the Crime obviously puts us kind of in harm's way, but if they somehow take the Malcolm, you know, there is a chance they might not be serious about the game of Magic the Gathering, despite their name. They might take the Malcolm, and then we just go for... Well, actually, no, because we're... Cha-ching! Venakava! I hope I'm getting that right. Hello, hello! Okay, let's go ahead and keep this. Looks like a decent enough hand. We got 2 Restless cards here, which could be a little bit awkward, especially once we get going here. But I think we'll just commit to the Restless Anchorage. We got the Darkslick Shores. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Alright, got Make Disappear. I'm assuming they most likely have something to kind of counter here, but I do want to be kind of aggressive. Let's just drop the Likeness Looter. If this gets countered, not really the end of the world. Oh, and they let me have it. Wow, so nice of you. Oh, and they get stuck on land, which we obviously absolutely love. So, I think... Let's go for the Raffine. Let's just go for Raffine here. Obviously, if it gets countered, we'll kind of, you know, maybe... About to say... If it gets countered, obviously that sucks, but the Likeness Looter, now we got to decide, do we want to do damage, or do we want to draw a card, discard a card? And because we do have a lot of land here, I think I actually am just going to fix up our hand here. We're not going to really win by pecking away with a 1-1, so I think this is okay. Elegant Parlor, so what is this, like Jeskai? Jeskai control? Alright. Well, let's go ahead and draw a card, discard a card. Raffine, well, Raffine number 2 is absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and do the Underground River, because I'm just planning on going for a Raffine anyway at this rate, so I guess we might as well discard you. We want to keep our Atraxas kind of in... I know you're going to say, like, well, the Likeness Leader, why don't you ditch the Atraxa? Because with the way that our lovely Reenact the Crime works, we kind of need to have our stuff in our hand so that we can have it in the same turn. So, no more lies again, unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think I'm still going to commit to it. I still think that we're more of like a combo deck than anything else. I think it's better that we just commit to the Likeness Looter. Draw a card, discard a card. Give me that Reenact the Crime, baby. Another Likeness Looter. I guess we can't... Man, Atraxa, we have the Plaza of Heroes, so we could hardcast it anyway. I think I'm going to get rid of the Likeness Looter. Is this kind of nuts? I don't know. Am I nuts? Am I nuts? I might be a little nuts. Alright, we got you. You can start doing like some serious discarding and whatnot, so... Eventually we can just go for the Likeness Looter on the Atraxa. So, I guess we'll just cast this and say go, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. Yeah, I mean... I definitely just want to keep drawing and discarding. That feels pretty good. Lightning Helix. Oh my gosh, do we really want to waste a Make Disappear on this? I guess. Doesn't feel good, though. Really does not feel good. But if they drop like a Jace or like a Planeswalker or like a more permanent type thing, I think this Make Disappear could prove fruitful. So Likeness Looter. You know, at this point, I think I am going to ditch away Atraxa. We can actually get it back with the Breach the Multiverse. Or we can go for the Likeness Looter. So we're almost ready to just kind of hardcast this thing. So I think this is kind of the move. Do I want to start attacking is the only question. If I do this, I guess we still aren't left with one. So let's just go for the Rona. I know this kind of sucks. We do the way we still have to discard when we go for like the Likeness Looter, but this way we still get to hold up the Make Disappear. I might have to use the Casualty. I think we're just gonna say no. I don't know if I'm playing this right, but Memory Deluge. I'm sure they're playing board wipes, so I think I have to let this go. Oh, I don't like doing this. I don't like doing this at all, but I think I'm going to have to let this go. Because if we counter this, and then they Sunfall, I mean, we're in a really bad spot, but then I guess we do have the temporary lockdown. Doesn't matter, so let's go ahead and Make Disappear this. Hold on. Let's do this first. Let's draw a card and then discard a card. Because I may, if I have an untapped land, there we go. If I have an untapped land, I might just do this, and then we commit to Breach the Multiverse, and then just let them have it. I think I like this a little bit better. Yeah, let's just let them have it. If they have another counterspell, we've already seen No More Lies twice, so if they just have another counterspell, I think I just accept my fate. So now we do this, and let's go for Breach the Multiverse. Unless they have a Spell Pierce, we get it to go, and they just scoop it up. Breach the Multiverse for the win. They didn't even want it. They didn't even want to see it. Jeddah, that's how we doing here. All right, so no black sources for our Likeness Looter. We're on the draw, though. We gotta. This is for the content. This is more of like a content keep. If I was playing alone, probably wouldn't do that. So, we'll find out. We'll find out how dumb this really was. So if we don't get a black source, we can't go for Likeness Looter on turn 2, which obviously is brutal. All right, well, the Restless Reef, you know, at least we have it going on in some manner or another. So. I guess it could have been worse. Sunset Revelry doesn't really hurt us that much, so that's actually pretty wonderful. Let's go ahead and drop our Raffine, and no pain Raffine. Usually you're gonna have to pay a serious toll for Raffine, but not this time. Celestis is okay. I definitely do. Oh, there's Toxrill. Okay, so I mean we have it. We've got Reenact the Crime. We got it. All right, I am gonna swing in here. Reenact the Crime, and let's go ahead and discard the Toxrill. All right. Alright, take damage. I think they have a counterspell. I think it just is what it is. We gotta play this now because we just discarded the Toxrill, so let's go ahead and try it. I am pretty much expecting. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I don't have my hopes up, so negate. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, no problem. No problem. We got some more firepower. Wandering Emperor, and they're gonna. Okay, yeah, definitely brutal there. Nothing we can really do about that.
I'm home.
Got the ward cost, yeah. I mean, it sucks. There's really no way around it. Definitely sucks.
You're done.
You're done. Always, you know, just Wandering Emperor's just always got to throw that, like, the salt in the wound there. You're done. All right, let's go for Raffine. We only have one black source here, so yeah, let's just go ahead and go for Raffine, and then I'm gonna go for the Suspicious Stowaway. If they've got a Sunfall, we just cry. I think that's the plan. I mean, we do have another Reenact the Crime. Sunset Revelry is not a Sunfall. It's not a Sunfall. That works for me. Alright, +1/+1, that's fine. This stuff's fine. Suspicious Stowaway cannot be blocked. Yeah, this is okay with me. A Likeness Looter, of course, we like that. So, I think what I do now... is I'm gonna... Well, we have the Reenact the Crime and the Atraxa. So... I'm going to swing in here in the Suspicious Stowaway, and then I'm going to connive on the Stowaway. Stowaway cannot be blocked. So let's put it on you. Sure, whatever. Alright, so this, and we definitely want to do our Atraxa. No doubt about that. Sure. Alright, it's fine. So we definitely got to get rid of our Atraxa. I'm hoping they do something with combat here.
To wandering.
Because I can go for Reenact the Crime. If they have another counterspell, oh, that's going to burn. I have to do it. I mean, we got to do it. We can't just not do it. It has to be this turn. Oh, they hold up priority. Oh my god, they're probably going to counter it. We're good to go. We're good to go. We're going to get this Atraxa. The crime pays off. You can't do the crime. You can't don't even worry about doing the time because the crime pays off. That is what we learned today, ladies and gentle mages. All right, so definitely taking another Reenact the Crime. We're taking a Plaza of Heroes. What creature do we want? If we take Plaza of Heroes, we can actually hardcast the Atraxa eventually. So I think we're just going to take another Atraxa. Feels good. Yeah, why not? Sure. Woo! Refuel of the hand, and that feels absolutely amazing. We'll end the turn and then just go for Malcolm at instant speed, baby. Yeah, definitely don't love that, but we do get to draw. So not really the end of the world. Alright, so we do draw, and now I get to go for the Malcolm. Yeah, Stick Up like could be way worse. Yep. Say hello to my little Malcolm. Of course, having that Reenact the Crime, the crime just keeps on. It keeps the keeps bread on the table. You know, that's why we're committing this crime. So, all right, I am going to attack. Sure. Let's go and swing in here, and I think we're just gonna do the same exact thing. Now, the only thing is here, we can actually hardcast the Atraxa, which a Breach the Multiverse. Let's go for Breach the Multiverse instead. Yeah, sure. And now I'm going to try it again. Let's try it again. Reenact the Crime with Breach the Multiverse. Again, that... Oh, and they just give it up. Oh my god. Good game, man. Alrighty. Looks like a pretty standard hand here. We do go first, which of course is always nice. Got a nice little curve here. Anchorage into Shores, into Rona, Raffine, and the Atraxa. All we need now for the little on top is going to be the Reenact the Crime. So let's go ahead and do you and get the Rona going. Alright, let's see what we got here. White is going to be, I mean, I don't even want to speculate. There's a ton of things it could be. So this is going to be Azoria's Control, possibly? Okay. I think we'll go for the Raffine. If it doesn't get countered, we might go for the Rona to swing, but we might not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm assuming they got the No More Lies, right? Yeah, of course. No More Lies. Oh, they're down to 19, I guess, you know. Gotta look at the bright side. Look at the bright side here. So I think I'm just going to... we don't have the Reenact the Crime. I think we're going to get rid of a land, maybe. Let's get rid of a land. I know it seems a little nuts, but I am a little nuts. We want to keep the Atraxa in our hand. I want to get the Restless Reef down and just go for Raffine again. That seems okay. Alright, this is fine. Sure. And let's do this. Okay. Hopefully we can get into Reenact the Crime. Ooh, there's a Toxrill. Okay, Toxrill would actually be really, really nice. Versus this kind of matchup, but we're very far away to be able to hardcast the Toxrill, so I think ultimately we will just kind of put it away. There's the Breach of the Multiverse. Okay, so we're getting into our cool stuff, but we need to be able to reenact it. So Rona, let's see what we got here. Our Aclazot. Aclazot is actually pretty good. If they're committing to the board, they might not have like all that Sunfall stuff, so I'm actually gonna go for the Make This Appear. Yeah, let's do this. I think we're okay with this. And I guess the Connive is a little bit better than just drawing a card, discarding a card. Yeah, we might as well swing in, because this way we Connive. Sure. Breach the Multiverse. Well, I think we're just going to get rid of Atraxa at this point. Yeah, let's get rid of Atraxa. We can always Breach the Multiverse to bring Atraxa back. So, yeah, this is fine. Worst case scenario, we just, like, hardcast the Aclazots. I mean, that doesn't seem that bad. Wedding Announcement. Oh, Wedding Announcement number 2. Wedding Announcement is, like, the worst thing they can kind of play against us. So this is absolutely fine with me. Ooh, now we can actually just go for the Aclazot straight up. I think we may want to attack first, because even if they triple block the Rona, like, they can't do anything. So I think we're good to just all-out swing. And I guess we'll put it on the Raffine. Why not? So Atraxa, Restless Reef, blah, blah. I think we'll do this. I think we're okay. I think we're okay here. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Guess we'll keep our Breach the Multiverse. I don't want to get rid of my other, like, Breach the Multiverse, though. They take down to 13. Let's drop our Aclazotz, and the Rona is going to untap. Feels pretty good, and I'll end the turn there. Feels pretty good. Obviously, a Sunfall would be backbreaking, but if they're going for wedding announcements, they really have Sunfall. They could. I don't know. They have. I mean, they could. I don't know. Definitely don't think they're swinging here, which is to be expected. That's fine. I could go for the Rona. I don't think I'm going to, though. Like, there's no point, because if I just draw a card, I have to discard a card, and I want to keep these breaches in my hand, so I don't think that's going to be the move. Make Disappear is pretty nice. I guess we'll... Should I swing all? Maybe not. Let's just do this. Let's do this. If they have the Emperor, we just have to Make Disappear, and I guess we will get the Aclazotz going, just because it does have, whatchamacallit. Lifelink. I can't think today. There's the Emperor. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and make this disappear. I know they could have like a Sunfall or whatever, but I think just countering that, getting the discard, feels pretty gosh darn strong. It is a land card. They gotta be careful. If it's a land, they do give us a little 1/1. Not not the craziest thing, but it is a thing. So discard 2 cards. Gosh dang, it is got a catch-22 though. If I discard the Breach the Multiverse, we get. Maybe we should do something like this. All right, let's be cute. Let's be a little cute here. Down to 6 anyway. Let's drop you, and there's no point in going for the Rona. So, okay. I think it's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we get another untapped land, we can just hardcast this thing, and that's the worst case scenario. So that's if they don't have like a Sunfall or something. If they do have Sunfall, we do have Restless cards. Ooh, Danik. Okay, we're good. Still good on that. Don't think they're going to attack. Ooh, they are. Ooh, okay. Well, we got the Restless Anchorage. I think we're going to try this out. I think, yeah, we just pay 1 here. I guess 1 is better than 2. So I'm actually going to put our land in harm's way. It's a little scary. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this if we're looking to hardcast the Breach, but I don't know. If they waste resources on a land, I mean, we still have, like, lethal up here. So, like, yeah, we got it. Doesn't matter.